Welcome back to my channel. I am Kat Woods. I'm going to share with you today how I have been using my Heirloom Bible. This is my ESV wide margin Heirloom Bible. I do have a review over this Bible, so for those of you who don't know what this Bible is, maybe you might be interested in seeing it. This Bible is, I would have to say, one of my favorite Bibles. Not only is the cover like the pure blackest black, I mean, look up against this one right here is my ESV study Bible. This is the genuine leather and this is the goat skin, but it is the blackest black I have ever seen, and it is beautiful. It's super thin, so it's perfect for on the go. It's not like too big. um it is like a little floppy Bible, but oh, I love it. Now there are a lot of reviews over this Bible, and in almost every single review I have heard or seen of this, they're talking about the paper being too thin. I have a little bit, I guess, disagreement with that, because it's Bible paper. Bible paper is going to be thin. So I understand having it, a little bit thicker. I understand that. I get, and I wish, they could do that. But the thicker the paper, the fatter the Bible you're going to get. So either, okay, I'm going to be quiet about that. But I love this Bible. So I will go ahead and share let me share the pins real quick, so I'm not having to stop in between opening out. So I use the microns. Of course, you always hear people rave about the microns. Now, I don't like the 0.3 nib. This is too fat of a nib for my Bibles. I've tried it, and I'm just not a fan of it. It is, however, I don't know if you can see the millimeter, 0.35, but it's still too big for me. I have to have them. My phone can't figure out where to focus at. There it is. It's still too big, but I like the 005. That's the one that works amazing in my Bible. So the smallest the nib you can find, the better. The smaller the nib, it means less ink going onto your paper. So if you're finding a lot of ghosting, maybe even bleed through, your pen is releasing too much ink. So back down on the nib and get the smallest nib possible. Sometimes the 0.5 nibs are even too big. These ones have been a dream in the Bible, and right now this is the only pen I'm using for this Bible. This is it. I have a blue and a black one. See how tiny that nib is? It's like barely even there. I even think it's smaller than a pencil nib. You know how like the pencil lid have? Yeah, I think it's even smaller than that. But I do like and always rave about the Pilot G-Tex. These are also amazing pens. And then the highlighters, I use just the Sharpies. I like my Staedtlers fine liners. Sorry, you're going to hear a car coming up. So those are the pens that I use, and you will see them in action. Oh, my top fell off. You will see them in action in this Bible. Not the Pilot G-Tex. I haven't used those, but everything else you'll see in this Bible. Alright. And another thing I do want to say, when it comes to, judging whether a Bible is going to have any kind of show through, which is not bleed through, but show through, if you can see the text from just reading the Bible, if you can see the text on the next page, you won't find a magic pen to where you're writing and then your own ink won't show the same amount. So that's nearly impossible. So if you can see some kind of you know show through, it's not bleed through because it's not bleeding through, but show through like that, and it's always brighter on camera. It's always stronger. It's less in person. So just remember that. So this is what I've been doing, and I have a heavy hand. So I write heavy, and I have to keep reminding myself, Kat, this feels like parchment paper almost. It doesn't feel like normal Bible paper, you guys. It's really, really, really thin paper. So with me pressing down hard, my page is starting to lift up. But you can see like the notes I'm taking. I'm taking extensive notes. I take it in the gutter. There's room in the gutter on both sides. And I can really write into the gutter, so there's no problem. I'm not like, when I'm writing, I'm not like, oh man, come on, smash down, I gotta get in there. It's extremely easy, just the easy flow and just easy going. Okay, so we're all probably wondering what the back of it looks like. Oh no. So do you see how floppy the paper is? That right there shows you just how thin this paper is. And then with all that writing, this is what it looks like on the next page. There is no bleed through at all. You just get the same amount that you would get from the text with these pens. There's no kind of bleed through. So these Bibles are amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Okay, so you may be wondering, and this right here, I don't know if you could tell on camera, the sun's shining down on my Bible, so it's basically writing it out for me. I can't tell, so I don't know if you can tell, but my imprints, because I write so hard, I have to remind myself not to write hard. So this is a learning process for me too, but I don't even know if you can see that or not. All right, so Kat, let's see. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you could tell my highlighters, they're like non-existent on the page behind too. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. See, you can't even see them on the next page. The wind is just not working. The Stadler lines, you can't even see them. There's some lines right there. You see that? So you can just see like the imprint of anything that you do. Okay, so with this, does it distract you when you're writing? That may be a question that I would have if I see this. Like, okay, so you have a full page of notes. So when you flip on the next page, is that distracting because you see like the shadow from the previous page? It doesn't affect me at all. So this is page on page what it looks like. So that means I have ink, my own notes on both sides of the page. Wind is just not working. So I hope you can see that okay. And it is not distracting. I love this Bible, and I am excited to go through and see like what it will look like with the whole Bible filled up with this many notes. Now, a lot of people don't take this extensive of notes. They don't really go this deep into it. They just maybe will put in like a verse, a reference, maybe just a quick reminder. That you don't have to do this much writing. I'm just showing you don't be afraid to use the Bible. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what the ESV Study Bible looks like. I never see people writing in these bad boys, but you guys, they hold up just the same. They really do. Now these ones right here, this ink is the Pilot G-Tex that I'm always raving about. And then this is right behind it. So they hold up beautifully. This is beautiful, beautiful paper. So I love Crossway Bibles. I have yet to have any complaints about their Bibles. Their ministry is amazing. So if you do have any questions at all over what I have shared here, I'm sorry it's a bit windy, but I did want to come out and enjoy the sun, bring you guys on this journey with me. Remember, be a creative tool, in our Father's art box today. If you have any questions, ask them below. Remember, share this video, like it. I greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye!